Hello, hello, hello. This is Kulma Hay, and I am the immersion coach. I hope you guys are all well. We've had some difficulties getting onto the Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi's not very strong. That's the problem. So hopefully the Wi-Fi sticks with me now, because we're right at the periphery of this place that I'm visiting today. So I'm at Treetops Hospice Care in Derby, just outside Derby. Treetops is the hospice, the charity that I'm supporting for Ignite Your Potential. I heard about it early on this year, and straight away when I saw the work that they did, I thought I have to support this charity. So at Ignite Your Potential in January, we will be supporting Treetops. You know, whenever I come here, I hear some of the stories, and I'm blown away every single time I come. And today I've had the opportunity of speaking to an amazing guest. We call them guests here. We don't call them patients; they're guests of the hospice. I've spoken to an amazing guest today. Her name's Jo, and we're going to be talking to Jo in a short while. But this is really to demonstrate the important and valuable work that this place does, you know, how it changes people's lives. And I just love the strapline that they use, you know, make every single day count, make every day count, and that's what I'm all about. Most of us are in a position in our lives where we think that we're sucked into the life that we've got and that we may not be happy with. But the thing is, we can make every single day count. We can do all sorts of things to change where we are right now. Others may not have that choice, but they still make that every day count. So, what I want to do, I mean, look at this beautiful place. Isn't it gorgeous? That's the gardens out there. It's stunning. It's a stunning place. But let me just introduce you to one of these lovely, lovely people. This is Jo.
Hello.
So, hey Jo, how are you?
I'm not too bad today.
So Jo, you're one of the guests at Treetops Hospice. Do you want to just tell people what your life's all about and why you're a guest here?
Yeah, I can do. I'm a 47-year-old mum and grandmum, and unfortunately 6 years ago I had a major asthma attack that left me in intensive care, respiratory failure. Since then my asthma has not been able to be controlled. I'm on every drug going, including injections monthly, and due to the drugs there's caused me a lot of other health issues, including muscle weakness, balance issues, and now my heart's very poorly due to the drugs. So my energy levels are very, very low at times. I get good days, I get bad days, and even on my bad days I try and find something bright and bubbly to see, and this time of year is beautiful because it's such a beautiful day out there. Yeah, autumn is gorgeous. I love the colours, and just because I can't get out very much doesn't mean I can't see that. And I make my flat very bubbly, and bright lights everywhere, and unicorns everywhere, and fairies everywhere. As much fun and
no
pink
elves.
And pearls. Not yet. I do have the dwarfs though.
Dwarfs.
I've got all the 7 dwarfs, including Winnie Pooh and Piglet and all that everywhere.
I love that. I love it.
I grew up with four brothers. I had 3 sons, so you can imagine, very masculine. And now I've got my own flat, and it's as girly as you can get it. Very. I've got no time limit as such. I've not been given, you've only got this so long to live. But every condition I've got is life limiting, and any of them could kill me at any point. So to me, every day is a bonus. Every day I live life to the full. I've got a wicked sense of humour, very wicked.
You wouldn't guess that, would you? No.
I have short hair because a couple of months ago, to raise funds for Treetops, I had all my hair shaved off. And then a unicorn painted on my head. And I raised quite a bit of money.
Love it.
I had to have that twist. And a year ago, I did firewalking. So,
I've done that a few times. It's awesome, isn't it?
Oh, it's wonderful. And now I'm looking for my next adventure. So, you never know, I might be jumping out of a plane next year.
Brilliant.
As for Treetops, before I came to Treetops, I was in a bad place. I was young, my children have grown up, this is the time when I'm supposed to have my life, and my health was deteriorating. when I came here, I came to what they call a well-being day, which is a group of people, we talk about pain relief, how to deal with your daily things. And the energy, as soon as you walk through this door here, the energy is brilliant.
That is so true. I feel that as soon as I walk into this place, it's magical.
It is magical, and the staff get me. They get my sense of humour. They encourage my sense of humour at times, and there's nothing they won't do for you. They help me sort all the practical bits out, all the boring stuff like wills and blah 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 blah, all the stuff you just get on with. They're safely in my safe, and now I can live my life as much as I can, and that's with the help of this place. Some weeks I'm not very good, I am in a lot of pain and I'm tearful. The staff here say, that's okay, and they will sit and have a cry with me and give me a hug. And then other days we sit and have a laugh and a joke and get on with things, or we get onto our soapbox and start moaning and complaining about things, and now we'd like to change things. But that's what you're encouraged to do here.
That's brilliant.
And I call Treetops my lifeline because it's given me my life to help and to live it as much as I can.
Oh, Jo, that is so beautiful. And you know what? I want to give her a hug because she's the epitome of everything that I talk about. This lady's incredible. She really is incredible. I mean, I'm inspired by just a few minutes that I've spent with her. And I've only just met her. What a wonderful, wonderful person, and what great mindset. And we should all be adopting this great mindset. But, I want to talk about, Jo mentioned the staff here. So I want to talk to one of the incredible staff here. The thing is, they're all very shy here, I've seen them talking to each other, they're all laughing and joking, but the moment I shove a Facebook Live in front of them, they're very shy. But we've managed to get one. So Sue, I'm just going to I'll walk across to Sue actually. I have to be careful because I don't want to get all the other guests in. It's not fair on the other guests, so that's why I'm panning around. So this is Sue.
Hi.
Hi Sue. And we've just found out, as we're chatting, Sue says, I know you from somewhere. And so you do what you normally do. Well, do you know this person, that person? And it turns out that Sue's children, when they were young, went to the same school as my children when they were young, my two daughters. And Sue used to see me on the school runs.
Yeah, I did, exactly. And you've not changed, but I have.
Oh, I'll give over. And that's what, must be like 25 years ago or something crazy, It's a long, long time ago, guys. But isn't it lovely when you meet up with somebody that is from your past life? I just love that. But Sue, this is your new life now, isn't it?
Yes,
How long have you been working here?
I've worked here for just over 2 years.
2 years.
And to be truthful, having come out of the NHS, which was very run down and struggling, coming to Treetops, the thing I enjoy most is having the time.
Yeah.
You have time to spend with people.
Yeah.
And listening to what Jo said, I actually remember Jo's first day on Wellbeing Day.
Was she a bit of trouble there?
Oh, well, yeah, we had to put her in the naughty corner several times.
Look, she's giggling away there, look.
But, yeah, we went through our sessions, and I mean, it was lovely because Jo and another lady who came when Jo did, they just blossomed, and it was lovely to see these people that have come in and not really had much in their life actually blossom, and for us that's what makes it worthwhile.
Yeah. It must be so different though from the National Health Service. Did you work as a nurse there?
Oh yeah, I did, yes.
What's the biggest difference for you between the NHS and what they do here at the hospice?
It's that thing I said before, it's time. We have time, which then allows you to have patience, which then allows you to care for the whole person, not just their condition. So yeah, absolutely.
Because
absolutely
I guess the thing with nurses is, I've always admired nurses. My sister's a nurse, and the thing that I've always admired about nurses is they do what they do because they love what they do and they want to make a real difference with people.
That is the making a difference. It's very, very important. And as Jo said, we've made a massive difference for Jo. And hearing what she says just makes me feel so privileged, really privileged.
But the sad thing about the NHS and a lot of the public sector is that you know, there's so much shortage of staff.
It's hard.
So many
very
new
hard.
rules and regulations that you can't do actually what you wanted to do when you joined up.
No, that's
spend
right.
quality time with people and help them.
Exactly, that's right. And this is just, it's amazing.
Yeah.
We get people in, we assess them, we look at where they're best. I mean, some people come to the wellbeing, which
Yeah.
is like an 8-week course.
Okay.
Other people, obviously, with the life-limiting conditions, with the shorter prognosis, they come here to daycare. And what we do is, obviously, we chat to them, we find out what they need. We have therapies, we have complementary therapy, we have counselling across the
brilliant,
way.
isn't it?
We can send someone for refer someone from hospice at home when they come to the point where somebody will suddenly become too ill to come here.
Yeah.
And we can refer them to hospice at home because a lot of people want to die at
Yeah.
home, so they support them to do that. So we've got all these referrals.
Well, there's a friend of mine who's just jumped on Gary Stringer. He says, Cole, they were absolutely out of this world brilliant with their palliative care for my mum. So Gary's an old friend of mine,
Yes,
and he's obviously had his mum come in here at some point, and so what you're saying resonates exactly with his experience, So you've just outlined some of the services. I mean, we're just in the daycare area. I can't, unfortunately, go around too much because there's guests all over the place and I have to protect everyone's privacy. So like for Joe there, we've got a consent form signed. I can't do that with every single guest. And but there are so many other areas within the whole site and so many services, counselling, there's various courses that you run as well.
Yes, we do.
And that is about what? To make people feel better, or is it to teach people something?
Well, the Wellbeing Day is to give people tools to cope.
Yeah.
Because if somebody feels supported, so many people who, for example, are diagnosed with cancer,
Yeah.
they have the treatment and then they feel like they're just dropped.
Yeah.
And they may still have the cancer, or there's a chance of it coming back.
Yeah.
And they come to us and we then give them the tools to help them to cope. The sessions are on anxiety, there's pain management, and my personal favourite is the mindfulness session.
I love
We go through a few little exercises, and the number of people that come back the next week and go, "Oh, Sue, I tried that, it's amazing," and you just feel so good.
Do you know what? This is so incredible. I could just stay here the whole day long because the atmosphere is just so incredible, and it's thanks to people like Sue that the atmosphere is as beautiful as that. And of course the guests here, because they're in this atmosphere, their mindset is just incredible. Everyone's enjoying themselves. I can't show you around, but as I'm looking around, everybody is enjoying themselves. It's not like a nursing home where people are just sitting around. No, it's really energetic, it's vibrant, it's fun, and there's a lot of love here. So thank God for people like Sue,
thank you.
those nurses who have decided to follow their heart and do this kind of work, and in very challenging situations, because it's palliative care. We're talking about people close in towards the end of their lives. It can be very challenging for so many people, but you make it fun. You make it so deep, and you impact on so many lives. You've just had a relative of somebody who's been in here.
Yes, and that's
so
good.
it doesn't just impact on the guests, but the guests' family and their loved ones. It impacts on them as well. So thank you so much.
That's absolutely fine. Thank you.
And make sure you come to the event in January.
Oh, is that here?
It's going to be in Derby, yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
So I'll mention you to Jennifer because you've
yes,
got a table.
please. Yes, please.
So guys, I'm going to leave you now with our little Joe again for some final words. Joe, what would you like to say to everybody?
Support this wonderful place. It helps the guests, but I know they're going to be here for my children afterwards and support them at that worst time. So this place has so many good things about it, and it needs the funding and it needs to be kept going.
Thank you so much, ladies. Thank you both so much. You're beautiful. So guys, I could get really emotional about this place and the people that are here and the work that they do. I am so passionate that we need to raise money for places like this, and Treetops in particular for me because it is on my doorstep and it impacts on people in our community to such a degree. It's just incredible. I can't even begin to describe it, but here's the thing. Their catchphrase, their strapline is to make every day count. And that for me is something that we should all practice. We should all make every single day of our lives count. You know, when you're not feeling up to it, you know, when you're getting out of bed and you're feeling really, really low, really fed up, just do one thing to make yourself feel better. Just do one thing to move yourself forward, just by 1 millimeter. No more than that sometimes. But make every single day count. Don't live a life full of regrets. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sue. Joe. Thank you, Sue.
Right,
Sue.
thank you.
She's over there.
Bye-bye.
Thank you guys so much. Love you both. Bye bye.